Oh, I just did that in my ear. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Well, there's your bloody cold open for this episode. How are you, Oscar?
HIA.
Oh, man. I'm glad it's on this side. I can't hear out of this ear at the moment.
You got those freshly shaved sides there as well, so you have no protection.
No protection, no excuse. Given that it's a shortened round this week due to Origin.
It is.
And those men's games are usually pretty rubbish for upsets. Hard to analyse.
It can be a diamond in a rough sometimes, those bye-round affected games.
Yeah, I thought I'd change things up a little bit this week with the NRLW starting.
Kicking off Thursday night.
And I'm going to go on record, punters, and say that Oscar's probably the greatest NRLW mind in the country. Can you confirm or deny that you've been restricted from multiple bookies for punting on the NRLW and winning so much?
In previous years, we had a good run. Yes, I've been following the women's game closely for the last couple of seasons, Fogs, and the punters in open groups have as well. We've been cashing on a few try scorers. I'm fizzing for the girls' footy to come back for 2025. As I said, kicks off this Thursday night. We've got 2 new teams this year. I'm not going to talk about the Bulldogs or the Warriors today because I think there's a bit of homework that needs to be done, seeing what sort of squad they roll out. But there's a few games that I'm keen to have a look at here and maybe try and find a bit of value in NRLW round 1.
I love it a lot. There is no better person to talk about this than with you.
Let's go.
So why don't we start with that first game of the year? Sharks v Para. Cronulla $1.45 to Para's $2.75 at time of writing.
Yep.
I'm going to admit to you, I don't watch the women close enough. It's going to be hard to hold up the conversation from my end.
That's all right.
You're here to teach me
underwater anyway.
and the punters. So what are you liking from these two sides?
Look, on paper, in terms of the rosters, both the Sharks and the Eels have assembled for this year. I'm actually really quietly confident that both these teams are going to go quite well. The Cronulla Sharks lost in the grand final last year. They've added a few pieces. They've let go Taylor Preston, which is probably the biggest narrative for them. Halfback, she's gone to Canterbury. I think the reason they were happy to let Preston go is because they've got Georgia Hannaway in their team. She just played in the Origin series off the bench for Queensland. She is a tough as nails, genuine half. Looks like she's already got all the tools that she needs to dominate the NRLW as a young playmaker. She's a triple threat with the ball. She can run, pass, and kick. She plays really deep into the line. She's shown in limited opportunities last year that she knows how to fix a defender and take the right pass down out the back of shape. I think her combination with Tiana Penitani-Gray on the Sharks' left edge is going to be key for Cronulla this year. I think the bookies have probably got it right in this first game. Cronulla is favourites, but I won't be surprised if the Eels impress at longer odds this year overall and even in this game here. They've got a really hard-working squad. They've got a couple of names. Elsie Albert, the big PNG Orchids international front rower. She'll carry them downfield all day, but they've got some really consistent players who've been rewarded with rep jerseys recently. Abby Church was a hard-working, no-frills fullback 12 months ago. Now she's the New South Wales Blues fullback and an elite player in her position. Rory Owens just debuted for Queensland. So they've got some extra pieces this year. I think if they can continue being a consistent, reliable team, I won't be surprised if they impress.
Very nice. So line's at 5.5 points. What side of that are you going to be sitting on?
Oh, dear. If it was 6.5, I might take Parramatta. Now, give me the Sharks there to cover the line and Tiana Penitani-Gray anytime try in that first game.
Let's jump across Saturday afternoon. It's the Brisbane Broncos women against the West Tigers women. The Bronx are a massive
very short
$1.12 against the Tigers $6. Now, the Broncos are favourites to win the whole thing, and you've got a little segment coming out talking about futures coming very soon, but I have followed the Broncos kind of closely. You've got some proper try scoring there. Mele Hufanga, absolute machine.
She's a problem.
Out on that wing there. I think she scored 4 or 5 tries multiple times in recent memory.
Yep, left centre, and then Julia Robinson on the wing next to her scores for fun as well.
Yeah, if Mele's getting caught up, it's a little flick out there.
Yep.
Are the Tigers a chance here at all?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're going to see this price a few times throughout the regular season for the Broncos. They're stacked. They've got a really, really strong forward rotation. They've got experienced halves who can steer them around the park. Ali Brigginshaw is a pretty well-known name in the women's game.
Yep.
She's going to control the field and play behind that forward pack. And the Broncos have just welcomed back Tamika Upton to the club, who's the best player in the women's game right now. The thought of her chiming into what was already the best left edge in the competition, Gail Broughton at 5'8", Melo Hufunga at centre, and Robinson, as you said, on the left wing. Now they've got Upton running down short sides and in the jockey position.
Good luck.
Good luck. I like Losana Lutu is one of my favourite players, a young half for the Tigers, but I'm not sure she's going to have enough help around her, particularly in this one. So yeah, Bronx 13+, and that left edge. Hufunga anytime and Robinson anytime.
Oh, you're getting me excited. The line is 17 and a half
It's long.
points, so I don't think you're going to get a great price for 13+ there, but
Might be good opportunity for a little multi, little same game multi. I think there. You take a couple of those try scorers on the left edge for the Broncos and take them to win a big one. I think, I like that.
I don't mind that at all, just quietly. And then the game after that is another one that you've highlighted for me.
Yep.
Canberra Raiders women, $1.55 to the Dragons women, $2.40.
Yep.
What are you seeing here, mate?
Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of value in the Dragons to sneak a little upset here against Canberra. No, need to wait and see what sort of system the Raiders play with. Zahara Temer is a really experienced half and she'll steer them around the park, but they've lost Appy Nichols, their fullback, who's been there over the last few seasons. The Dragons have been that team through the junior system. They won, I think they might have even won a comp without losing a game one regular season through the Tasha Gale competition. Names like Indy Bostock, people will be familiar with, and Casey Ray is another one, under 19's New South Wales Blues stars. They've had these girls coming through the system for a long time, and I think this might be the year we start to see a few of them kind of announce themselves in first grade. They've just got a lot of really hard-working, raw, talented players. But to cap it all off, it's Racine McGregor at halfback and Tegan Berry at fullback, who scores tries for fun. So, yeah, I'm actually going to take the Dragons to upset here. I'll take them at the line, and I'll take Tegan Berry to score a try anytime.
Very nice. If there's anything I've learnt, however, it's don't count out the Raiders.
Yeah, true.
We've learnt that the hard way
in the men's game.
Yep. Maybe I'm going to jump on the women then after you've just counted out the milk. Do we call them the milk in this one as well? Milk. We must do, surely.
Yeah, maybe they've got to. Yeah, I don't know. They need some clever name.
I've been pushing the Cowboys need to change their name to the Sheilas. I think North Queensland Sheilas is what I.
Cowgirls is too obvious.
Well, Cowgirls is the cheerleaders, so you can't.
Oh, is that what they're called?
That's the men's cheerleaders. So I think North Queensland Sheilas. I think up north they would get behind that.
Is this the hill that you want to die on?
Yeah, I think it might be. I've been saying it for years. Anyway, that seems like a pretty good weekend, mate.
That's where I'm happy to start. Let's go.
Looking forward to it.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website